Tonight, he's an Air Force pilot whose future is up in the air after a botched wrist procedure. And tonight, 13 Investigates is digging for answers about how an Air Force pilot's wrist pain landed his doctor in some trouble in court.
13 investigative reporter Joe Bartels now shows you how a tiny bone ended up costing one Las Vegas doctor some $10 million.
This is U.S. Air Force Major Steven Rohrabacher. He was stationed in Las Vegas for a while, flying some of the most sophisticated aircraft in the world, including the MQ-9 Reaper unmanned aerial vehicle at Creech Air Force Base. He's also flown big jets overseas for the Air Force. A Las Vegas courtroom is the last place he thought he'd find himself after a wrist surgery that went all wrong.
He was in tip-top physical shape, and he was into strength training. Heavy weightlifting.
Attorney Dan Carvalho represented the Air Force pilot. Carvalho says his client from time to time had some wrist pain, so he went to see Dr. Jonathan Sorrell of the Minimally Invasive Hand Institute for help. A bone spur in his wrist was identified as the cause, but there was more trouble.
As it turned out, he learned about a week later that he removed the entirety of one of these foundational bones in the wrist, and that bone is called the scaphoid.
In courtroom testimony, it was revealed an entire bone was removed, leaving Major Rohrabacher in serious pain.
That was bad.
Why is that?
That was the most pain I've ever been in my life.
Okay.
You're talking yank all the cartilage out between the bones, sandwiched all together, and there's screws in there, and it just, oh my God, it hurt.
The removal of the bone compromised the rest of his wrist and put his future dreams of flying commercial planes up in the air. A jury awarded Major Rohrabacher around $10 million on claims of fraud and battery by Dr. Sorrell, an amount of cash that Carvalho says should serve as a lesson and a deterrent for other doctors.
This is a physician who sees children, elderly, everything in between, and we make assumptions when we go to a doctor's office that the advice that we're giving will always be in our best interest.
13 Investigates called Sorrell's office, but we were told he was seeing patients. The Nevada State Medical Board of Medical Examiners shows another claim from 2010, which shows a negligent hand surgery and a settlement of $300,000. Joe Bartels, 13 Action News.